What is going on, you guys? It's Alex, and in today's video, I am just going to quickly explain a strategy I just um, learned about on a call I had with a bigger appliance repair company, but this will apply to really any local service business or any company for that matter, especially if you have people working for you, if you have techs actually doing the services, right? If you have employees, it's a very good incentive for getting more reviews. So, one of the biggest sticking points for a lot of businesses is reviews. People are afraid to ask for them. People are just don't think it's as important as it is, with reviews being probably the single most important factor of getting more calls from your Google Business Profile actually showing up for Google Business Profile or for Google searches. And for some reason, people just ignore it completely when it's actually not that expensive or difficult of a strategy to get working correctly. People buy reviews or use some schemes which just never really work. But with reviews, it comes to two things: review count and review velocity. So Google wants to see you're getting reviews regularly on a regular basis, right? So you're getting a ton of reviews every week and they're coming in regularly. You're not buying them and getting reviews coming in, once every 3 days when you buy 100 reviews. Here's a strategy. So basically, you incentivize your techs, right? And you can use this yourself. But if you are the one running the business, then you should be trying as hard as you can to get reviews anyways. But for every review that you get, and this is actually possible, or this is actually terrible. So let me just do it with text instead. So every review a tech on your team is able to get, right? You should offer your techs $20 for a review, right? If they get a review, they're standing there with the client's checking everything, and you can have them. You could come up with a script for this to actually ask clients for reviews. You can say, "Hey, it's super helpful for us to get reviews." Every time a tech on a job gets a review for your business, give them $20. If they get a review that has photos, $5 more, right? So for every single review you get, you're giving the tech $25. And if the tech is able to get a video review, right? Another $5. Video. So now on every job, right, the tech is incentivized to earn an extra $30. And if they're going to 3 or 4 jobs per day, right, a huge amount of upside value here. And you don't need to do this forever, but until you have at least 10 or 20% more reviews than your next competitor, you should be incentivizing your techs and even focusing on this yourself to get as many reviews as possible. Obviously, reviews, Google with photos, Google loves, and even more, they love videos on the review. This one's going to be the hardest to get, right? So don't expect much, and most of your techs will not be able to get photo reviews. But if you do incentivize them, $20 a review, cheaper than buying them. These reviews are super helpful for the algorithm. Google loves it, and you're able to just build that review count consistently, reliably, without having to pay for fake reviews that just never stick, without having to worry about why your business is not showing up in the map pack, why you're not getting calls. And really, I think this is a really cheap way of getting more reviews. I will even tell clients it's almost worth giving the client $100 and say, please leave a review, because they are so incredibly worth it now, especially for people that are using their phones looking for searches. And of course, right? Don't be 24 hours. Make sure you have a physical location set. Don't be a service area business. But even if you are a service area business, you can still brute force Google's preferences by just generating an insane amount of reviews using this strategy. And if your margins don't allow for a 20 or $30 kind of hit just to get a review, then that's going to be more of an operations issue than a margins issue. But I think for most businesses, this is a great incentive to have for your techs. Gets you an insane amount of reviews, gets you insane engagement, and really just 1 or 2 calls coming from those reviews every week or even every month, depending on your business, can cover all the costs that you're paying. So it incentivizes your techs, gets you a ton of reviews. Your techs are happy, right? Because they're getting a little bit of a bonus for something they should already be doing. And your business profile is going to skyrocket and will just also show. I mean, there's nothing better than you run the ad, your sponsored listing shows up, and then right below it is your business as well, because you decided to focus on getting reviews. you're taking up half the Google business profile real estate and you're just crushing it. Hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you can implement this in your own business, and we'll see you guys in the next video.